Now we're moving on to vectors, but before we can work with vectors, we need to establish some notations. So let's say you've got a vector here from A to B. So here the vector is 5 across, and 2 up, and 2 up. So hang on, let me get rid of the grid. So this point here is what's called your initial point, and you would state the location. Well, the location would be P bracket, and then you would state the location. It's 1 across and 1 up, so the location would be 1 1. It's traveling from A to B. So B, this point here, B, is called your terminal point, and again you would state the location. It's 6 across, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then 3 up, 1 2 3. So you would state the location. The location is 3 across, the location is 6 across, 3 up, but the actual vector itself is only 5 across, and 2 up. So you're moving from A to B. So you're moving from A to B. So we would write it as you're moving from A to B with a letter half arrow. So that's a notation we would use to describe this vector. You're moving from A to B. Another way of writing this vector would be to denote this V as the vector itself, and then the half arrow. So the vector is actually 5 across. The actual vector itself is 5 across, and then 2 up. So in the future we're going to be working in 3D. So in 3D, let's say now we are up here. We are starting up here. We're starting at location 1 1. But down here, let's say we are starting at the origin. So in the future we're going to move to 3D. So this will be your x-axis, y-axis, and the z-axis. So you're moving. So let's just say you're moving 2 across. So your vector here would be 2 across, comma. I'm making this up. Let's say you're moving 4 across in the y direction. So 4 across, and then let's just say you're moving 5 up. So this here would be your vector. So your vector would be this. Would be you starting at the origin and moving straight to here in 3D. So we will do more of this in the future. And then hang on, and then some other notations. Bear with me. And then we're going to be talking about the magnitude or the length of the vector. The length of the vector is the actual length or the magnitude. Well, you would use Pythagoras to work out the length or the magnitude. So hang on. So the length of this or the magnitude of this would be you using Pythagoras. It's 2 up, 5 across. So use Pythagoras. So and we would use this notation. Hang on. We would use this notation here, where we would use this notation to represent the magnitude. So it would be the vector itself, and then we would use two lines here. So this here would represent the magnitude. In the next video, we're going to look at the magnitude of something in 3D. Okay.